Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So today is September 8th. It's about 11 a.m. Eastern here in US. Want to bring a video update for XRP Ripple. In this video we will mainly talk about the long-term view of the coin and what are some of the potential for this coin, especially for the longer term. Like I want to kind of filter out a lot of day-to-day support and resistance, because we have been in a pretty choppy market for last month or so. So I think a lot of the viewers they want to see the longer term view on the coin, longer term patterns for the technical analysis. So I want to talk about mainly right now on the longer term picture until we can be quite sure that the day-to-day grind that is coming, that is going on in Bitcoin, a lot of the altcoins, it can resolve on its own, and then we can have a pretty clear picture where the coin is going in next few months. In the yesterday video, if you haven't had a chance to watch the yesterday video, please go through that yesterday video where I explained how the monthly trumps the weekly chart and the weekly trumps the daily chart. And when I'm talking about the daily chart, what does it mean? When I'm talking about the weekly chart, what does it mean? Each candlestick represents a day worth of trading, a week worth of trading in the weekly chart, a month worth of trading in the monthly chart. So that's what the candlestick represents. In this video we will mainly talk about the weekly for XRP. Mainly the reason I want to talk about weekly is because we don't have enough data to analyze the monthly one. This data is coming from Kraken exchange. So weekly will be a better one to analyze, especially given the amount of data we have right now. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap on XRP. It had a massive spike back in the late 2017, went all the way, it was untouchable pretty much. It went all the way up to 330. A lot of people, I actually did a lot of trading in XRP back then. Got out early, not at the high, but I got out around $3 mark in XRP. At that point it was quite overbought, and it was just a matter of time that it was gonna drop. This thing, a lot of this coin, they do go up for a genuine reason sometimes. Well, most of the times, let's put it that way. And then you have the second wave usually come with the momentum traders, then the trading groups, people who are trading together, and they're like, okay, alright, this coin is looking good. A lot of people are chattering about it. It's in the social media, let's jump on it. So there's a second and third wave of people who are just coming in and pushing the price higher. The first wave of people who are usually the holders who just keeping the coin for long term. So they won't be doing much trading, but since they are not selling, the other people who are the second wave of trader, the third wave of trader who are coming in and buying it, they have to buy it at the premium, because the people who bought it down here, they're not selling it, they are keeping it for the long term. So the second and third tier of traders will start offering more money for the coin. They will offering $1.50, $2, and that will take the price action higher. Alright, now those momentum, that second and third layer of people who are offering more money, those are typically short-term traders who are just riding the wave. They're not looking for any long-term commitment. They're just riding the wave. Once the wave is it meets their target, or if they think that it have met their target, they will be the first one to jump out. Alright, and once they're unloading it, then the other people who are trying to take some profit will jump on that bandwagon too, because people who bought it here, obviously they want to lock some profit as well, so they will be, you know, releasing maybe 10 to 20% of their position, and then again then there's a momentum thing. It's just, you know, second and third wave of sellers who comes in. All right, so that's a typical spike up and spike down. I want to kind of like, you know, explain it in a layman term, where how buyers are coming into the market when they're looking at the breakout, what kind of traders who are trading these things, trading groups, and so on and so forth. The social media exposure for the coin. There are a lot of factors that goes into it for going up and also coming down. So keep that in mind. All right. Now, what we have been seeing in last few months, for last 4 months, is almost a sideways action in a lower volume environment. Now you can call this, if I'm watching this, it can be called as a falling wedge. It can call as a, you know, just apex triangle coming up, coming to the apex. So there are, what it's at the end, what it means, that is coming to a point where it should have a decisive break up or down. Now the scenarios for break up is stronger compared to having a scenario for breakdown. All right, the odds for break out from the apex is much stronger than odds of breaking down. The reason for that is you have this lower volume of consolidation for last 3-4 months. You have this steady support, which is around that 28 cents, 25 cents that we have previously tested. A lot of people, the original people who got into XRP, they have, you know, they have been watching that level. A lot of people who are holders in XRP, they will get into XRP. They are the core believer of the coin, of the project, so they will be jumping in. Now XRP also gets a lot of exposure on social media, on the network like CNBC. So at this level you will see lot of, like, you know, news exposure for XRP. So the risk to reward is better at this level in XRP, and the odds of breaking up or breaking out, it's much better compared to breaking down. So do keep that in mind. Now, can it break down? Absolutely. Can it like come down to 20 cents? Yes, it can. You know, if we have a major catalyst in the market, if we have a bad news and the overall market is selling off, XRP can definitely touch this lower support band, which is around 20-22 cents. So don't be surprised if that happens. Now, can anyone predict that? No, nobody can predict those things, because, I mean, can you predict tomorrow's news? No, you cannot. So can I predict it? No, I cannot. But the odds are, from looking at this pattern and the way we have been trading, coming near this apex, it will have a breakout. Okay, now the first level of resistance for this breakout will be around this moving average, which is around the 11-day moving average. That will be the first line of defense when going up, or resistance going up. So that's gonna be around 38. It will move, obviously. This average moving average line do move, so it's never gonna be exactly the number that I'm telling you right now. It could be something up, it could be something down, depending on how it's trading next week. Alright, so, but I'm talking about the generic level of the previous support point, which will act as a resistance. So the number that to keep an eye on is going to be obviously the first of all the moving average, which could be around 38 cents, and then the around 41 cents, which is the resistance level going up. Alright, so XRP, it's a good project, it's a good coin. It's one of the coin that is actually, it is one of the bigger coin that is actually up compared to a lot of coins which are pretty flat today. LTC is also up. It's up 1.37%. Doesn't sound much, but compared to the market, it's still up by almost more than 1% right now, where the overall market is quite flat. Okay, so so just to recap, you know, we are coming near this apex in the weekly chart, and there will be an imminent breakout or breakdown. The scenario, the odds for the breakout looks better, so we will have to just wait and watch right now. This is a lot of time. You have to kind of be patient with this pattern to, you know, kind of get out, and like, you know, it's not a breakout until it breaks out. Okay, so don't expect just because the pattern is looking like this, looking like a falling wedge, it will break out. It doesn't have to until it breaks out with a nice volume. It's not a complete pattern of falling wedge. Okay, do remember that. Next week and this month really will dictate a lot of things for the month of winters, you know. So I am just watching the market closely right now, not doing much trading, not doing much investing in the market until we get a clear signal on how we want to you know, how we want to navigate, whether we are pushing it lower or pushing it higher. So let's wait it out. You know, you don't want to be the first one jumping the gun. Okay, so let someone else do that. You just wait and watch how it folds out. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Also, if you think this is helpful to your trading with your investing in the crypto market, then please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I do post this content every day, and if you have any friends and family members, then do share with them. You know, this is how I have said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. This market is in very infant stage. Okay, so it will go through a lot of ups and downs. So you will have to have the right mindset, right, you know, risk tolerance to do those things. One thing I always tell you know, people that who invest with me is like, please make sure you don't invest with the money you cannot afford losing. Okay, it sounds quite easy, but a lot of people makes a very rookie mistake trading with money, borrowed money, trading with money from their credit card. Those kind of things will always get you in trouble. All right, so please stay away from those kind of you know, trading with borrowed money. That it never do you any good. Okay, so do keep that in mind. All right, that's all for today. Let me know if you have any question, post it in the comment, please. All right, talk to you soon.